Christ. I'm a missionary to Portugal, specifically Lisbon, Portugal. And here today I'm to share with you about a project that we want to present to the churches that we are representing here in Portugal. Our ministry is to reach the immigrant community. That is, for those who do not call Portugal their home. They come from other countries like Pakistan, India, Israel, African countries, UK, Netherlands, and all over really Europe. And so what we want to share with you today, and the reason why I'm standing here in this busy intersection, is to share with you the reason why that we are reaching out to you. And that is to demonstrate the need that we have at Life Church. I'm the senior pastor. Me, along with my wife Rhonda, we're senior pastors of Life Church, Lisbon International Fellowship, East Side. Behind me, you'll see a bus stop. The traffic's coming and going. I'm standing at the last bus stop to where people would reach our church if they would get off here, and then they would walk north to reach our church. We're very near the airport. As a matter of fact, most days when we're at church, we can hear the airplanes landing and taking off. And so the need that we have, though, is that we need to find a new location. So in this video, I'm going to show you why that we need your help. And then I'm going to share with you what our need, what our project is. And so just imagine you're coming on a bus, and this is the actual last bus stop on this route. And so you're getting off the bus and you're having to walk, and I'm going to show you where that you're going to have to walk. So come along with me and I'm going to show you how you have to walk. Okay, so we are walking up the street to, hopefully the wind is not getting in this mic, but we're walking up the street to where our church is located. And at a minimum, a adult, male or female, would take a minimum of 10 minutes to walk this route. And so it's a rain or shine, you have to walk this way. And you'll notice when we get up here is that there's no sidewalks for people to walk on. Matter of fact, the cars are getting very close to me right here. And so this is the problem. One of the challenges for immigrants who don't own cars to attend our church. So we continue on walking. It is getting a little wider in here. And there is no sidewalk, so I'm brushing up against the weeds here. So as we're walking to the church location, is that we would also have to walk back this way in the dark. And so this is one of the things that we have to consider as people come to our services. And our services are on Sunday evening, and starting at 5 o'clock. This is where we've come from. I've been walking for at least 5 minutes. We've only gotten this far. So we continue to walk forward toward the airport. There's the airport right up there, the gates for the runway. Now we turn down the street where our church, or where we have church. Down here, this is an industrial area where people obviously work. There's about 2 or 3 cafes down the street, a couple of nightclubs. Alright, this is our current location, the current location that we rent from, and we enter through these doors right here, and then we go up the elevator 3 floors, and then our location is up there on the top. We rent from a church called Logos de Comunhão Cristã, which is Portuguese for Logos Community of Christ, and so this is where we meet, right here.
Hello, I wanted to bring you along and show you where Life Church meets. And we meet at Logos Church. We rent from them, and we are on the 3rd floor. And when people come, they take this elevator, and this is what they see when they come. And we meet on Sunday afternoons, and we come here and we set up a coffee bar. When I get here, I start setting up the coffee bar. And after church, we have coffee and tea and cake. And this gives our community a time to share with each other how their week's done. Sometimes I'll see people in a group praying. But yeah, this is our community room. A lot of life happens here in this room. And so we get here early, and since we're still growing, we meet in a smaller room, and hopefully very soon we'll get to move into the bigger auditorium. And we get here and we set up, like I said, the coffee bar, and we have coffee, tea, and oftentimes we have cake. And we do this after church. And then Ronnie and Robert oftentimes are in the church room, the meeting room, and they're setting up the computers, the screens, the mics, and whoever's doing worship that Sunday is in here. They practice and do their worship. So I'm just going to bring you along, and you can see what's going on before our service this evening. And this is our living room. And this is until we're getting ready for worship. And this is Life Church, and this is where we meet and worship and learn more about the Lord. And we just wanted to bring you along and let you see our community and Life Church.
So let me share with you the need. The need is, obviously, as you saw, walking up here, getting here on the last bus stop until here is a minimum of a 10-minute walk. And when they arrive, they go through and they have church with us. And then they have to leave by the same way. And so what our challenge is that we need a different location. And so our challenge is to find a location in an area called Park of the Nations. And we're going to show you, we're going to be there in just a few minutes, where we are going to show you a place, or at least the location of where we would like to have a building where we could have church at Life Church. This would be an ideal location where we're going to take you, because it would be very near the bus terminal and the metro, the train, the what we call the subway. It takes people various places. So go with me now as I go to the Park of the Nations. This is the location of the bus and metro terminal, and this is where we want to be located. It's called the Park of the Nations. And if we could locate our church down in this place, then it would be very easy access for those who don't have cars to come in on the bus and walk up these steps, in this case, up into this location where we could have a building. And so this is the plea. This is the project that I've shared with you at the beginning, is that what our desire is to raise $60,000 to help us to fund at minimum of 2 years of lease on a building in this location or somewhere close to here. So this is what we need you to partner with us. This is the reason why that I've come here today to tell you this. We would ask that you partner with us to accomplish this goal. Life Church, I believe, would grow once we get near to the bus terminal. And we already run between 20 and 30 people. And we have fellowships, we have community. But what we need is a place to call our home where we could have church on regular days, like Sunday morning and Wednesday night. We could have discipleship, coffee, community around the tables, and things of this nature. So partner with us, we're asking. And we ask that you pray with us about this. And if you want to follow us, I'm going to leave a link to our page, our Rice family page. And we really appreciate you taking time to watch this video and to see what the Lord's doing. The Lord's already done a great work. We started in the missionaries' home, and now we're in the Logos Comunidad Cristiana, and now we want to move down here. So pray with us about this, and we'll thank you.